Now, even under those very difficult conditions that the workers are working, they have struggled to save their money. There's some of the people who have not assisted us in resolving the problem down on the ground are now the ones seated on the high table, deciding the fate of the workers whose rights we have advocated for decades, and even gone to an extent of demonizing those of us who have fought for these rights, demonizing us for the things that we think we are doing right to advance a cause, just because there are people who are interested in having access to NSSF to be able to advance whatever interests that they may have. I am convinced, as a person who has been around for a while, that what is behind this report that has been structured is designed to advance a political agenda. It is not designed to advance the well-being purely of the working people, but to advance a political agenda. There are all signs to show that this report is advancing a political agenda. But if that be the case, and that political agenda is not in our best interest, that political agenda has not been communicated to us, we should never accept to promote an agenda that we don't understand. If the agenda is good, then let there be a discussion between the politicians and the trade unions so that together we can move, but not to come under the cover that they are helping to correct the proper management to ensure there is proper management in NSSF, when actually the intention is totally different. And I want to call upon you, brothers and sisters, from wherever you are, to come forward. Let us have a meeting. I'm inviting you for a meeting tomorrow at the Eureka Hotel, beginning from 9 in the morning. We want to be there for at least 3 hours. During that period, we shall be able to listen to presentations that are coming, that are being made by a number of people, so that we can be able to jointly sign a petition, which petition we should be able to deliver to the Speaker of Parliament. We fight for the rights of the workers. If the right is being abused by anybody, we should be able to rise up and explain this right is being abused. I have all the reasons to believe that the rights of the workers are being abused, beginning from the board of NSSF. When I read through the report, I see real vendetta. We fight for everybody. When I look at those board members, I look at those board members as workers. There are people who think that those board members are not workers. Those board members are workers, and we need to advocate for them. I have several grounds to think that we need to take action as trade unions to defend that board. If they have committed an offense, yes, they will be punished for the offense they have committed, but after proper investigation, not this excitement of trying to raise up the population against the institution to portray an image like there is nothing good that has ever been done. NSSF cannot come from nothing. You build a fund up to 19 trillion, 18 trillion, but still people will come and start castigating you for a very small thing that has happened and make it look like as if they are the best managers that ever existed anywhere in the world. That one, brothers and sisters, trade union style, we cannot allow that to go on, because our job would have failed the workers if we don't rise up to be able to speak for the working people. I want to give an example. The Select Committee, for example, of Parliament, stated that members of the NSSF board should not subscribe to NSSF, should not contribute to NSSF. Can you imagine that kind of argument by a select committee arguing that the members of the board of NSSF should not subscribe to NSSF? And when a minister was put to task, Minister of Finance, he said it was wrong for the members of the board to be able to subscribe to NSSF. That is a machination designed to weaken our people so that they don't talk. It is an allegation placed against them deliberately to ensure that they don't talk. But the truth of the matter is that the members of NSSF who make policy that affects everybody in Uganda must subscribe to NSSF. You cannot formulate and put in place an organization, make rules which are serving other people, but those rules cannot apply to you. And those people, whatever they earn as an allowance, they call it an allowance. It is simply a salary. You may baptize it by whatever name. But when you read through the Income Tax Act, Section 19, you will agree that those people who are members of the board are actually supposed to subscribe to NSSF. Even you don't need to be a genius to know. I make policy. I make policy for the workers of Uganda in regard to NSSF. How can you make policies which policies cannot apply to you? Really? We must lead by example. Members of parliament who are making these recommendations are making laws in parliament. There is no difference between a member of parliament and a body member. The only thing is that a member of parliament is legislating at a higher level. A body member is legislating at a lower level, policy formulation. Parliament legislates at a higher level. Members of parliament are paid pension. They are paid pension. They get a pension. When they leave, they are paid a pension. But they don't want a member of the NSSF board to derive a pension from the labor he's offering at NSSF. Really? Is that justice? We are advocates of the people and we want fairness in everything that is being done. We cannot allow this kind of thing to happen in this country and we remain quiet. We shall not do that. I would want to appeal to you, brothers and sisters, wherever you are. Tomorrow, come, let us converge at Eureka Hotel from 9. Let us put this report into perspective. We have had some of the people insulting us and calling us all manner of names that we are nothing. Don't listen to those people. Who are they? They are like any other person here who tells them that they have a monopoly to disrespect us. We will have to rise up and defend, fight for our space.